Hi and welcome to Gamers Web. Today we're going to carry on our look at the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Mortal Realms magazine from Hachette Partworks and Games Workshop, and we're up to issue 7. Okay, not much to see miniature-wise because we don't get any miniatures this week, but what we do get is a Stormhost Silver, which is Stormhost Silver, which is a silver layer paint, which is very good for doing metallic edges on weaponry and armour. And we also get a Reikland Fleshshade, which is very good for lots of different things, such as washing down bases and washing miniatures and actually shading flesh. Okay, so pots of paint out of the way. We'll go and have a quick look. That one's decided to come back. Have a quick look what we get in the magazine. Okay, so discovering more about the Stormhosts, learn how to use your shade paints, and new rules to play through. And then in issue 8, we get a Cellestar Ballista and a Cantor blue paint. And issue 9, we get some more Stormhost Reinforcements. So Stormcast Reinforcements, which is Secateurs and Castigors, which we got in the first and third issue, I think it was. Okay, right, so a lot of Stormhost stuff coming up. But we do get the Mausoleum, I think it's in issue 11. Okay, so looking at the Heavenly Hosts, these are the different branches of the Stormhosts. So we've got the Sigmarite Brotherhood, Legions of Sigmar, Celestial Vindicators, Blades of Dawn, Knights of Azir. It's basically just got different paint schemes. And they've all got different backgrounds, they've all got different heroes. Celestial Vindicators are known to be terrifying, known to fight with a terrifying fury that tearing their foes apart. Good for them. Awesome. And you see this poor unfortunate guy here with his eyes on his head getting ripped apart. Oh well, never mind. Okay, so Stormcast Eternals, Rites of Reforging. When a Stormcast Eternal is slain, they are not truly lost. Their souls flash upwards to Azir, back to Sigmar's vaults. In time, they will reforged to join the fight once more. So they basically they just respawn somewhere else. And then quick look at two of the characters. Garius Diablade. The Celestial Vindicators rely upon furious assaults to win the day. Their warriors charge into battle with little thought for their own safety. This strategy is often effective but leads to many casualties. Garius Diablade has died no less than 5 times in the service of Sigmar. With each death, his fury has only grown, and his relentlessness in battle has increased with it. With each reforging, his sunken eyes and battle-scarred face are twisted further by the anger that boils within his soul. He speaks rarely, only finding his voice in combat, where his guttural battle cries can be heard above the furious din of battle. Alright, so he's died quite a few times and then come back again and then died again, but doesn't learn because he's still headstrong and rushes him. Kind of says it all, really, doesn't it? And then Dahlia Sorrow Shield. The anvils of Heldenhammer are no strangers to death. They hail from Siesh. Dahlia Sorrow Shield has experienced death on many occasions. She has fallen in the swing of a sword, crushing blows of a demon, and the chill grasp of a Night Gaunt's Geist. With every reforging, a toll has been taken on both body and spirit. Her flesh is paled to the colour of recently slain corpse, her mood has become far darker, and her voice is little more than a whispering death rattle. Still she fights with the same skill and discipline as before, determined to do so until her soul is damaged beyond repair. Okay, right, so Age of Sigmar. This looks at what happens after Sigmar's defeat at the end of the Battle of the Burning Skies, which I don't know anything about at all, really. Now we're going to quick look again at Nagash. I think Nagash is going to have quite a lot of information about him because he is the Lord of Undead, the God of the Undead as well. And most of the forces of the Night Haunts are summoned by Nagash. Excuse me, in fact, I would imagine all of them would be that. And Nagasia was once a fortress mountain that Nagash called home. It was destroyed by the forces of chaos in the brutal siege. Nagasia later became the foundation of the obsidian pyramid at the heart of Nagash's realm. And then we have here Furies of the Reforged. So this is something that we've not actually come across yet. These are Celestines. These are Sigmarites that can fly. They're celestial, sorry. They're very, very nice. So, and there's one there. From Azir and Stormhosts arise on wings of celestial construction. Vanrith Brightfeather descends upon the foe, heart filled with fury. So, you know, they always say things like this, the heart filled with fury, the heart filled with anger. I don't think they'd be filling with lollipops and rainbows and fluffy kittens, because it's a battle game. So, sorry, just a bit of facetiousness there, but it does seem a little bit over the top, because we know they're not going to be happy. Okay, so how to use your shades and layer planes. So by now you should have your Stormcast Eternals painted with the Retributor that you got in issue 1 or 2, and then basically all you do is put on your Night One Fleshshade. So use that as a wash, and this will explain how to use a wash, which is basically you just dip your brush in and cover every area of it, and then we need to dry brush the silver on the edges, or dry brush the gold back again on the edges, depending if you want to build it up in layers. Dry brushing is quite simple. Basically you get your brush, you put pigment on the brush, you wipe as much of it off as possible, and then just run it over the erased areas, and all the detail just comes straight out. I will do a video on dry brushing and basic painting guides for Age of Sigmar at some point, and then completed dry brush thing, and then Scouring the Tombs, which is basically going to show us how to play with all the miniatures that we've got, so Secateurs attacks, chain rats attack, and so on and so on and so on. And then we go carry on, and that's the end of that. And we get a war scroll. So basically everything you need to know is here. There's your war scrolls for your miniatures. Okay, so that's a quick look at issue 7. Join us next time, we'll be having a look at issue 8, and I will be announcing the winner of the issue 1 giveaway very shortly. We had a family bereavement, so things are a little bit up in the air at the moment, which is hence the reason why I haven't done any painting of the models, because I've been too busy dealing with family stuff at home. So once again, I've been Mark, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully see you again, and have a great week.